Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides any loving energy that's around you or any loving energy that may be coming towards you. So take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome back to anybody that's coming back, and welcome to anybody new. So let's see what loving messages Spirit has for you at this time, and call in our spirit guides. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear at this time? I am listening for you now. I have decisions. Okay, making a decision. Somebody making a decision. How about, it's coming into me as somebody, they decide to be all in. I mean, I feel like I want to jump up and down. I mean, maybe that's what I've been waiting for. Maybe they've been holding back. I'm going to keep going for a second, but right now I feel like somebody is letting you know that I'm definitely looking for more. I have gentleness. Oh, I like that. I like that feeling of kindness, gentleness, taking things slow. Maybe they come back and say, I've made a decision. I want to be all in, but let's take it slow. And that's okay, as long as they are sincere about it. And they're not using, let's take it slow, as I'm not sure I want this. But sometimes they're taking it slow because they don't want to screw it up. And I like that better. So if they've been holding back and they're ready to move forward, Spirit, I have feelings for you. I'm going to definitely say somebody has decided, because you've been waiting for this person to make up their mind, like, like what's going on? Are we gonna move forward? Do you have feelings for me? Do you want more? I mean, I just feel like I've been kind of, in limbo. Yes, thank you, Spirit. They want to move forward. All right, how gorgeous. So they want to move forward with you. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. It's all right, the reading's over. I'm done. That was enough. Come on, you guys don't need more psychic reading than that. I mean, that was pretty accurate. You know it. I'm teasing. Let's see what the cards are saying. We're going to move forward. I love this. I love it. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Wands. I have a Page of Cups. And I have a Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So the 5 of Pentacles came into me as, of course, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt you. It's more the energy that I don't want to rush things because I would feel bad if I hurt you. So I do feel like this person is sincere. I also feel like this person is starting to think about that the feelings are real, they're playful, they're fun, and they are going with big picture with the Wheel of Fortune more than anything. I feel that they're thinking big picture future. Can I see myself with someone like you is really what they are trying to figure out. So I want to take it slow because I want to get to know you. I want to take it slow because I don't want to fall too fast, either one of us fall too fast or be too into this connection and then somebody gets hurt. So I do feel like those feelings are genuine. And I feel that maybe they've been holding back for a little while because unless they could answer some of those questions for themselves, they didn't want to hurt your feelings. They could really care about you, or they could have, they could be really attracted to you and they just don't want to lead you on energy. King of Wands, they're being practical is the key word. Nice. I have a 4 of Wands. I have a Justice card. And I have a 2 of Cups. I feel like this person has gone all the way down the path of, now whether they're going to talk to you about it or not, that they have gone all the way down the path of, you're somebody I can see myself with long term. You're somebody that if it goes the way I think it's going to go, if it keeps unfolding the way it's unfolding, I could see that you're somebody I could marry. You're somebody that I could have a commitment with. So I don't feel like, because they've been holding back their feelings, I don't feel like that's something that we're going to be talking about anytime soon. I feel like they just want to stay in the energy of, I just really like to be with you. I hope you like to be with me as much as I'm enjoying you. I'm happy when I'm with you. I'm attracted to you. We're enjoying each other. So I guess this person is just going to say, hey, let's spend as much time with each other as we can. And if we're meant to be, it will be. So that's kind of how they're probably going to enter into this relationship. But it's good news. It feels like, I'm just going to say, it's great news. It's what you've been wanting to hear, is how I feel. So, the person who's been out there waiting for somebody, like, are you in or are you out? Time to step to the plate. So let's see what else they have for us. I have the Hourglass Dolphin. Your achievement is only a matter of time. Yes. So the number 46, maybe you patiently waited for this person. Maybe it's the hourglass has been, kind of on hold because it's like tipped to its side. So it's not even, moving in either direction. It's just kind of on hold. And it's a feeling of, I've just been kind of wondering, like, is this person going to move forward? Is this person going to make a move or start to talk about what it is that they want? I have a beluga whale, the number 33. Begin whatever you dream of now. We're ready to begin. I'm going to say that. I am definitely going to say that. So it's a turning point. It's a turning a corner. It's an admittance. They're finally revealing their feelings. They're finally revealing what they want. I have the pilot whale. You are your own fate and control your own destiny. So yeah, no matter what, you're always in control of what it is that you want. So if for some reason this turns out to be not what you want, then of course you can always change your pilot, right? Here's the pilot whale. You can always steer that plane in a different direction. But for today, it feels like this is somebody that you've been thinking of, and it's this person is ready to, make a move. It's just something that, you were hoping for, and now here it is. So let's see what else they're saying. I have a 10 of Cups. Gorgeous. I have a 2 of Wands. I have a 10 of Wands. And I have a 3 of Cups. So we can definitely be happy together. I can feel that. I'm just asking Spirit what's going on with the 10 of Wands. And can I have a couple clarifying cards for that, please? I have a Tower. And I have a Page of Cups. Little bit of I like the feelings that we have. Little bit of I like how we have been right now, and I don't want it to change. It's the person who says, well, why do we have to define our relationship, or why do we have to have more when it's kind of working out? So it could be something like that. Also a little bit of fear with the more time and energy I put into you, the more I risk losing, losing you. And, I really like you. I'm really enjoying this connection. So I'm going to put this as a fear more than anything, that it's like an investment in time. If I invest all this time, I risk getting hurt. But that's the risk that we all take. If you don't invest time, if you don't put energy into something, then you're not going to get the 10 of cups either. You're not going to get the joy and the happiness. So, it's a catch-22. You can't have both. You got to put in the effort. But I have a celebration coming. I definitely have somebody who, I don't know if they've changed their mind as much as they've come to a conclusion that they have decided to be in. So I'm going to say it that way. I have a 5 of Wands. They were fighting themselves. 8 of Pentacles. They were definitely, they're definitely fighting the effort. They're struggling with relationships take time. Relationships take effort and a commitment to be in it. And am I ready? Like, this was kind of going through their mind up until now. Am I really going to give it my effort? Am I really going to be in? So I guess they didn't want to hurt you until they knew for sure that they were going to put in the effort. So that's good news. You're better off having somebody wait, because you don't want to be with somebody that doesn't want to be there. I have an Ace of Wands. Yeah, they're realizing their feelings. They're realizing that I really have, you've captivated me, Spirit just said. So you could be really, they have been thinking about you maybe more than you ever know. They could be not showing it. And you're like, are they even interested in me? Because they're doing all this thinking behind the scenes. But you definitely have captivated them, is how they're saying it. So you've grabbed their attention. You have, you're consuming them. But it's more of I've been thinking about you nonstop, and maybe they're not even expressing that. You might not even be hearing from this person. So you're probably wondering what they wanted. I have a 7 of Cups. You probably were thinking that they're out wanting to be with other people or continue to date other people. I would get that impression too, but I feel like you've captivated them. I really do. I feel that they have crossed over. There's some kind of, something has shifted in them where they've made a decision that if they're going to do this, they're going to do it right, or they're going to definitely give it their best effort, put in the time, because they were worried about the effort and the time, is how I felt. I have a Nautilus, a sacred geometry, a divine harmony. That is coming in more as it's like perfectly made. I think everything in nature is perfectly made. If you look at it, it's amazing to think that God created everything, right? So you look at this beautiful seashell and it's in like perfect geometric, perfect geometric pattern. And it's just beautiful. So maybe they're just thinking about you, that you are divine, that we are very compatible. We're very balanced. We are a perfect match. They could be saying some of those things to themselves. Like, is it ever going to get any better than this? I have the fishing net, entangled, trapped. I didn't want to be trapped. Yeah, boy, that's a big one. This person who's spending all this energy thinking about, do I have the time and energy to be in a relationship? Do I want to be in a relationship? I don't want to feel trapped. I'm single. I'm free. I can be and do whatever I want. They can do all of those things, but they can't have you. And that's the difference. So if they want you, they can't be free and single. Does that make them feel trapped? Certainly you're not trapping them. You're not begging them to be in a relationship with you, nor would you ever. But they've got to realize that they're coming in on their own free will, and they're coming in because they want it too. But you get a lot of people who get into a relationship and they somehow feel like you're suffocating me, or you're telling me what to do, or I don't have any of my own time. Well, those are all energies for a single person. You can't be a single person and in a relationship at the same time. So something has to give. I have a whirlpool, spiraling momentum. I guess that's the slowness. I don't want it to get out of control. I don't want it to move too fast. This person's going to try to control the pace of this relationship. They could be the person that decides how often we're going to see each other, when we're going to see each other. Don't let them get away with that. There's two people in this relationship. If you want to see them in the middle of the week and they don't only want to see you on the weekends, then you got a part-time date. You don't have a relationship. So be careful with somebody who says, I don't want it to happen too fast. And they're always trying to control how often and when we see each other. There's two people in this relationship. And if you want to see them, you should be able to say, I want to see you, and them not saying, no, tonight's not a good night. So you should make sure that they're not setting the pace, just all by themselves. I have an octopus, intelligence. I put a lot of thought into this. I got to tell you, this person has their arms or hands on a lot of different things. They could have a very busy schedule. They could have children and work and a house and parents and bills and maybe even two jobs. But it's a sense of, I have a lot. So how do I add a relationship? Well, you have a lot too. So you just say it right back at them and say, well, I have a life too. I have a full life. Your life isn't any busier than me. We both have the same 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's where do we want to put our time? Do we want to put our time into each other? Spirit, please share with me. I have a Lover's card. Yeah, there's two cards here, I think. Hold on. I have a Magician. I feel like this person is realizing you make them be a better person. Spirit just said that because of you, they're kind of opening up to, they're saying they're facing the challenges that are in their life. Like maybe you're helping them get something done, tackle something they need to get done, something they've been procrastinating. But you're also showing them their strengths, that maybe just through compliments or the way that you talk to them, you're the only one that's kind of pointing out to them that, you know what, you're really good at that, or you have a really great sense of humor, or you have a lot of compassion. Like you could be pointing out to them things that maybe they thought about themselves, but nobody has ever really said it to them. So they probably love that, knowing that you're starting to see them for who they are and acknowledge it. I have a 4 of Swords. This is like the waiting period. I've been alone. I've just been taking care of myself. I don't have anything to do. I just hang out all day on these piers and I just kind of watch the waves go by. I have a Temperance. You do bring balance into this person's life. I feel like you bring out the best qualities in them. There's a part of me that feels that you are able to talk to them like nobody else. So they could be seeing things about themselves that they never saw, and they like it. They like the good qualities within themselves that you see. Let's see what the loving messages are. First initials, last initials, not first initials, last initials. Loving messages. If you're in this connection or you are manifesting this connection, loving messages to come. I'm so used to doing initials. You know what? The way I said that, maybe we needed initials, because maybe that was Spirit's way of saying add initials. I'm going to add initials because the way I said that was just too, I'm in my psychic state, just so you guys know. It kind of feels like when you wake up from a dream, you're like half sleeping and not really here. So I'm just going to go for it. Let's see. I have an O, a U, an S. I have an A, USA. Is this person in the US? I have an N. I have a G, J, O, R, a C, Z. I have a V, an S, a T, an N, and an F. So somebody out there must have needed the confirmation. So I hope that helped. Let's see what the loving messages are. It's a celebration. I'm like, woo-hoo, like, woo, you know, like this is exciting. And finally, it's more of a taking, like letting out that deep breath also. It's like you have been waiting for this. So it's finally here. I want to have kids. Maybe somebody's been on the fence with being in a relationship with somebody who has never had children. And maybe you've expressed that I want to be with somebody who wants to have a family someday. Otherwise, I don't want to start anything with you that's serious, because that's something that's very important to me. So have those conversations ahead of time. I'm not going anywhere. I want to be here with you. Beautiful. You're amazing inside and out. So I do like that. Where is my, I'm just going to go back to Temperance for a minute, because there's something about you that brings out the best. And there's this feeling of, I just love to be with you. So maybe they just see the best qualities in you. You know, they see that you're very empathic, you're very caring, you're very loving. I also love, I'm not going anywhere, you know, just this sense of, now that I've made up my mind, I really want to be with you. And you bring so much peace and serenity to my life, or you make me feel so amazing. So I'm just going to say it that way. Spirit, please share with me. I love you. I think this person is falling for you. I do. I think that it's a turning point. They're saying bottom of the deck, I want to speak my truth. I want to speak my truth to you. So they're definitely ready to spill. It's a huge turning point in this connection. So we're going to put this out into the universe. It feels really good. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, kathymamolen.psychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels I'd love for you to see. I'll put the links in the description. I have a pick a card channel, and I have a twin flame soulmate channel, and you may be interested in those readings as well. I hope you enjoyed your love messages today, and we'll see you all again real soon.